Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk. Good morning, folks. Let me just double check on the equipment here. We can get started. Good morning, folks. And we do have a lovely morning, but the vibes are a little bit in mixture right now due to the amazing local Thai music. It's currently 10:50 a.m. on a Friday morning. It's forecasted at 28 degrees. And I think we can get this episode started. Just give me 1 second. Oh, what's going on? Sawadee-ka. Welcome to Phuket Walk. This is your Phuket Walker, Alex, and we're gonna head on the road to Prince of Songkla University. I hope you're up for the journey, but thank you so much, Juanita. Welcome, and welcome Adano as well for being the first one in, Juanita. It's always good to see you, and I was so glad to see you. I was so worried because I started the episode a little bit late. I was a bit worried that no one would be here, but I'm glad my mods are in town. Hello to Robbie and Rome with sign as well. And let's see if I missed anybody. Looks like we have a good crowd already. It's a beautiful morning, I assure you. Plenty of sunshine, but some clouds as well to keep me comfortable and cool winds. So let's get the journey started. Let's go. Great to see everybody. Good news, bad news. I did do something on the thumbnails that I owe everyone. Bad news is I haven't completed it all. And it's gotten a bit messy when I was in terms of designing it and all. It's got a bit overwhelming, so I maybe thought I'll compile something a little bit more neat and makes more sense instead of me posting kind of 10 thumbnails for everybody to look through. Maybe I just give a special design, a huge shout out in the community post, and maybe I'll use that community post shout out thumbnail for all of the thumbnails that I owe everybody, which is the 10 past ones. So something a little bit universal, and it'll look a lot better than, you know, just everybody scrolling through 10 different types of wallpapers. But anyways, that's a little bit of information. Let's start the journey at the Fresh Market. Welcome everyone. I assure you there's plenty of sunshine like I mentioned before. Let's show you guys up there first. But maybe that's why I'm gonna head on inside and escape the sun a little bit. And thank you everybody for being here. Good morning, Thailand. Hello. Thank you everybody. Of course, thank you so much to Phuket, Thailand for offering me a wonderful day. And good morning or good evening or good night to the world as well. Welcome to Katu Fresh Market, which is gonna take probably a quick loop around. We might be a little bit late for the Fresh Market at 10:51 right now, but there's plenty of people here. Some people are wrapping up, so let's dive right in, make a loop around, and then check out the area a little bit before we head on to Prince of Songkla University. And once again, a huge shout out to all my mods. Thank you for all that you do. And like I mentioned before, once I saw Juanita in the house, I was feeling fantastic and ready to go. So definitely you guys do a lot more than you guys think. Offers me plenty of confidence, and like I said, I can also enjoy the walk myself. So cheers once again to my amazing mods. And speaking of mods, here's Paul Blunt. Good morning everyone, let's go. We just got going. We started out with some amazing rocking almost, but local countryside rock, I don't know, Thai music, getting us into the vibe. And now we're checking up some flowers, just making a more of a local spin, local walk to get in the Thailand vibes a little bit at the Fresh Market before we head on to enjoy more Katu vibes and the road towards Prince of Songkla University. Of course, we'll be walking around Prince of Songkla as well. Ooh. Is that? I'm not sure what fish that is. But they come steamed apparently. But hope you're having a good one, Paul, and thank you so much for all the recaps you've been helping me do on the comments. I absolutely appreciate it. Not only is it a great read, it always puts a great smile on my face. I generally get up and read that comment. I still have to reply to you on the last one, the latest one. But wow, do you make my walks sound very adventurous. So thank you so much, Paul. Definitely appreciate it. Especially the last one. You wrote a whole script, mate. Thank you so much. Bye. I'm like, maybe I should consult Paul before I do these walks and organize it a little bit, and you'll get all the script done, you know what I mean? It'll start off as a walk, will end up with me somehow teleporting through times to the adventure era. What am I talking about? What I actually just said was a plot of a very famous movie right now that's happening in Hong Kong, but never mind about that. Let's get back to Phuket, Thailand. And hello, Aubrey. Speaking of different countries, welcome, Aubrey, all the way from South Africa. Good to have you here. Good to see ya. And hope Cape Town's enjoying some warm weather as well as we depart from the Katu Fresh Market. We'll be making our way towards Prince of Songkla University. It's a very busy morning Friday. I call it the morning. It still is 10:55 as we head towards a little bit towards lunchtime. Once again, great to see everybody. Let me just set a thing or two here first. All will do, I think. Okay, let's get going. Sorry about that. And yes, Happy New Year's to you, Aubrey, as well. I don't think I said that to you yet. Wishing you a very wonderful 2026. Hope that everything started out good for you. I have quite a bit to talk about today. One second. Once I get past this noise here, once I mention I have quite a bit to talk about, I realize there's a lot of ruckus next to us. Well, it's not like the traffic's helping in terms of reducing noise, but I think the traffic is part of the ambience now that I enjoy. You know what, let's cross the road and it's prettier down there. Or over there. And Aubrey confirms, yes Alex, we're running in the 30 to late 40s in Cape Town. Geez Louise, that feels a lot hotter than here maybe now. I think today is feeling more like 30 degrees Celsius, forecasted at 27, 28. But I mean, it's almost 11 a.m. here, so the sun is a bit more mean during this time. Yes, Paul says, enjoy the heat. I'm trying to do the same. I often say I wish I can share some warmth with you guys over there in Winterland, and I really mean it. And we will, I think, head to a cafe, grab a drink, and we'll talk a little bit more, of course. I'm not sure where to go yet, actually. There's some new cafes on the way. But yeah, wishing everybody a wonderful 2026. Now, I know, obviously, 2026, a new year, right? It's time for resolution, new starts, new goes, and so on and so forth. Getting busy. Whether you like it or not, I think a lot of you are feeling the new year is a little bit more busy than usual, yeah? I guess everybody's just in the mood, the world. And so was I. So I set up a lot of things for me and Sign to do, and for the channel as well, going to the past and also trying to enjoy what's here in the present. And I start to find myself a bit overwhelmed. I guess you guys can maybe feel it a bit. I kind of was away for a little bit because I was exhausted and tried to also gain a new skill with Sign together so we can do something together. I might have taken it a bit too far. But right now we're still enjoying the club membership, obviously. But what I mean is, I think Sign's a bit exhausted. Like, I mean, she's still got a full days of work where she has to run around all day and what she does. So some walking involved, yeah. And then after work, of course, she has to go play some table tennis. It's great for health and all, but she's been kind of quite tired. And not just her, myself as well, right? Hey, there's a park. Let's take a walk in the park. I like walks in the park. We'll go through this part of it, and maybe on the loop around we'll cross that bridge as well. Hey, someone's playing the guitar. Cool. Yeah, but as I was saying, so, and also even for the channel, I was thinking maybe I'm more a little bit overdoing it a little bit. Perhaps I should do things and leave things a little bit more wholesome. So all the time that Sign's been spending training, that's not wasted at all, obviously. But I also don't want her to be overwhelmed. I kind of want her to enjoy the process. So maybe joining a club long term might be a bit too much for her. And I wouldn't want to join alone because I guess even, as you guys can see, the journey with the channel has always been with Sign, obviously. My journey in Phuket and Thailand will always be with Sign. I hope, anyways. Going forward, of course. And that's what the fight and the dream is for. But here I am at the magical tree. Locals believe it anyways in Katu Park. I do as well. So let's wish everybody some good health and safe travels for our journey ahead. And once again, thank you everyone for being here as I blab away. I think our usual viewers are, especially my mods, are used to that, yeah? Now, we'll take a peek of the waters over there. It looks so nice. Why would I come here and not check that out, right? But yeah, so going forward, I might make things a little bit more wholesome. Instead of this whole club setup where we're going out there and checking out every single club in Phuket for table tennis. Maybe I'll just set up like a home table, it's not that expensive. We'll buy a nice table. And me and Sign can play at home as well, get some good action since she's been training up. And at the same time, when we feel like it, we can go out and play a little bit. Because I kind of started this year with a lot of things to do, and not only is it in some ways getting into the whole routine, also Sign is a bit exhausted. Hello. I'm not biting you. I respect animals. Little dude's having a good time. Don't want to startle him. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. But having said that, I've been enjoying, of course, what I call, I guess, walk down memory lane, playing some table tennis with my wife. But also, I don't want it to, because table tennis and joining a club is a big commitment, so I don't want it to overwhelm anything and get in the way of what we already have. That's wonderful as well. But we do have, of course, going forward, some table tennis content that I probably need to do a lot more editing, because I start to realize editing table tennis content is a bit tedious. But I do enjoy, I guess, watching myself play, so I guess that's okay. Aubrey says, I don't like the heat. Some days I feel that way, and then I remind myself how it was when I woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm late for work. Well, I used to work for Canada Post, so it's like friggin' 4:30 a.m. and I'm late for work. But anyways, yeah. And then you go outside and you're like, ha ha, I'm never gonna make it on time because my car is under a pile of snow and all I have is this plastic shovel. And you're doing your best to get it out. And once you get everything all done and you think you're done, but nope, you gotta scrape the windows. So before you know it, you're about an hour late. That happens every year for me. I don't know why. You think you'll learn after a while, like 20, 30 years or so. Paul's like, oh come on, you need to lose that last pound of stomach. I do. That's why I'm out here. That's why I'm saying I can't complain, you know. Right now I'm walking in the sun, taking some heat obviously from Paul and the sun, but at the same time having a good time. Can't complain. I can't say I'd rather be shoving my car out of the snow or either or be that guy that's so inconsiderate that has a mountain on top of my car just blinding everybody. And I'm sorry, maybe I might have done that once or twice, but yeah, I don't want to be that guy. And for my homies in overseas, in Canada, obviously you guys know what I'm talking about. So it's good here, man. You hop on the motorbike if you want to go somewhere and you're there, yeah. You know, you dust it off, you know, sometimes. You know, it gets dusty. And hello, Moments of Muzzy. Welcome, welcome. We're on the way to Prince of Songkla University, which is the main attraction, so you have not missed anything. Hope you're having a great night and you're in it for the late entertainment today, because I am having a great time chatting with everybody, and hope everybody watching is enjoying the walk as well. And of course, wishing Boom a wonderful night also. If you guys don't know who Boom is, then check out Boom and Muzzy's channel, and that'll be available in the chats. Oh, it's Kaboom now. Hey, and also, one of my buddies in Toronto went for a live stream. Might have been his first one in 2026, so let me pull his link as well. And that's Ready Eddie. So check out Ready Eddie's channel in the chats and join his walk today. I was a little bit lurking because I just kind of was trying to deal with the morning. Like I said, I kind of overwhelmed myself, so I'm a bit exhausted myself, but thanks to Paul reminding me I do need the extra exercise to burn off that extra pound. But luckily it's only a pound of fat, not anything more. Ooh, today's mighty hot. Hold on one second. Let me cool down the phone a little bit first while reducing the screen brightness. Okay, that should help. Now, if we experience any crazy buffering, that'll be due to the heat, and I do have a fixer for that, so mods, do let me know when you notice anything buffering a little bit too often. I can get the fan on and reduce the heat for everybody and cool things down. And once again, I got distracted there. Check out Ready Eddie's channel in the chat, and a happy 2026 to Ready Eddie as well. Wishing you all the best in 2026, and of course, the most important of all, wishing you and Sif a awesome 2026, but good health. Of course, I often say good health is very important. It's I guess, something we often take for granted during our early years. And myself nowadays at the age of 43 is more grateful of what I am still blessed with, some good health. Still healthy overall, maybe not the best, but can walk around with everybody. Well, sorry if the stream was a little bit unstable. I might have had that on follow mode, so things might be less wobbly now. And speaking of which, we are on the iPhone 16 Pro, with the DJI mic 2 and a DJI SE Osmo version 1 gimbal. Which way should we go? This way or up the hill? You know what? Let's go up the hill. I feel like an uphill battle today. Let's do it. Cheers to the best stash on YouTube. Ready, Eddie. Best Toronto walks. And that too, Paul. And that too. So whether you're into the best stash or the best walks in Toronto, check out Ready Eddie's channel in the chats. And when you're there, do press subscribe and like the content as well. Oh yeah, also do that for me if you want to. Subscribe and like the content as well. Moments with Muzzy says, be right back. No worries, we'll see you in a bit. If you don't doze off, that is, but hopefully Boom can return as well. You know, cats do sleep a lot. Hello Megan, welcome. As Megan says, hi Alex and everyone. I often say just in time, but I'm not wrong. I'm not at Prince of Songkla University yet, which is the main attraction. So you're just in time, Megan. And we're gonna be there shortly. I said I want an uphill battle today since it's not so hot. It's forecasted at 27. I guess kind of feels like 30, but with the cool winds, I'm all right. It feels quite comfortable, and the sun is out periodically, so we got some wonderful clouds above us as well. But all in all, hope you're having a great night, Megan, and welcome to the live stream. And sorry for some of the comments I haven't replied to yet. You guys know I kind of want to be in a good mood or find the perfect time to reply to those comments, because it's something I enjoy, right? So I do look at them, and like often Paul's comments, I get a good laugh or two in the morning first, and thank you again, Paul, for that. Appreciate it. It's not often you can wake up all grouchy and get a good chuckle, so cheers, bye. But yeah, I'll get to the comments sooner than later, and thank you everybody for giving me a shout. Whether it's to improve the channel or you just have something to say, feel free to comment, as long as it's positive, yeah. We try to keep it that way in this channel. It's a bit different here. Like I said, a lot of people come to Thailand, Phuket for a vacation escape away from their everyday usual anxiety and stress, yeah. And I guess this channel kind of acts the same way. Just some place for people to come by, have a nice walk, relaxing time, and escape their everyday usual anxiety, stress, and things they don't like. So we try to keep it positive here, as much as we can anyways, but with all the amazing work of our viewers, mods, the overall community, we have been doing quite well in that department. So cheers to everybody, thank you. And I intend to keep it that way. You know, instead of just talking about me, maybe I'll talk about me and YouTube, something that everyone might be a little bit more interested in. This journey has been very interesting. I mean, I started out the channel living a life quite private to myself and my wife, my family, obviously. And I guess there's a reason we did that. You know, it's not we're antisocial. We just kind of enjoyed our time together. You know, it's less complex sometimes. So when I first started the channel, I wasn't sure what to expect. It's been a while since I had a community, or I went out to a community. And I guess YouTube is a community, but like it's a community of the world. So I'm saying hello world more so to just the maybe local area. But what I learned throughout this whole experience, including my recent experience of kind of going out there and joining a club and going to play table tennis in different places. Mainly that's just for exercise it all started out with, and I thought, of course, you guys know I like to incorporate what I do in life with the channel as well. That just makes things more authentic and more enjoyable for myself, and hopefully in return that makes it more enjoyable for my viewers, right? So I've been kind of doing some work to hardcore kind of push a little bit, of course keeping the main content on walking, but also include some aspects like working out and table tennis. But having that experience of kind of going out there and going to various places, a little bit of a, what's the word for it? Different experience in both locations. You go, what does this got to do with the channel? It does, actually. It makes me kind of have a comparison to various communities and what's going on, and I start to realize, of course, it's all tied in on how I want to run the channel as well. The YouTube community, the channel that I have and everybody here is so unique and different. I mean, of course, I'm looking for viewers that want to watch the content and enjoys the content. And of course, that's what I think is normal. If you don't like me and you don't like what you're watching, I don't know, what are you doing here? You know what I mean, right? And as well, of course, in return, I hope it's the same, that my viewers are here because they're having a good time, or one way or another they can take something good from this, right? Whether I help you to sleep or, I don't know, annoy you to stay awake. And Paul says, geez, how close was that guy? Pretty close, but I mean, I stay cool. Or maybe just too slow to react. But it does happen here. But I'm alright, thank you. Thank you for the check, Paul. And hopefully the chat isn't too slow today. I think for the past few walks I set it to a little bit slower chat, so hopefully the latency has reduced. I kind of hate delayed chats myself, because I often miss stuff that maybe my viewers want to look at. But back to what I was saying, the unique community of this channel. Well, like I said, I hope in return is people that like to watch me, and of course I hope for myself is people that want to watch the channel. Quite simple in that aspect of how to grow this channel and going forward. Of course, we're going to grow a bit slower this way. Right? Because we're kind of trying to mix and match here, or match viewers to the channel, kind of. It's a different way of doing things, I think. But I really enjoy this, because then I realize how precious this channel is, how special it is for me and Sign. Because a lot of times when I can feel this 100% as well, when me and Sign go out to play table tennis, we're still more in it to go out and play with each other. You know what I mean? But when we come out to do a live stream with everybody, we're definitely in it to come chill with everybody. And of course, a lot of regulars that I hope to see in the chats. And I absolutely look forward to it. Like Paul, for example. You know, he's been busy a little bit, and I have been running my chats quite late. And today I'm so glad to see you here. We can have a good chat, you know what I mean? Whoever drops by, you know what I mean? It's always a good time. Or when I start the walk, usually I'm thinking, okay, who's gonna come in today? Hopefully Juanita, Modano, you know, they're available today. So, you know, I wouldn't be just talking to myself the whole time for the first half an hour. You know, someone that I can talk to. At least I know they're there. You know what I mean? So definitely me and Sign are in it to spend time, have a good time with everybody, and chill with the community. And even afterwards, on the replay, I often look at the comments and wait for some comments and feedbacks. So it's very unique and different in that perspective. And I start to realize, I'm not in it to go out to different clubs to meet a lot of people, and no, I'm more in it to maybe go out there to play some table tennis with Sign, and then while doing so, we'll make some content for everyone and keeping it wholesome. And every now and then we might go out and play as well and make some content also. So hopefully going forward, maybe we'll even get a table ourselves. We can live stream at home even, with a nice studio. And Megan says, I appreciate being a part of this community. It's very positive and welcoming. Thank you so much, Megan. And I appreciate you being here as well. It's always great chatting with you. I know very often when it goes quiet in the chats, it's Megan that keeps me busy and keeps me going. And not to mention her amazing jokes that we welcome 100%. That's the jokes we do here, nice and dry. Hot dogs and hamburgers, buns and all sorts, stuff like that. Healthy ones though. And voila, as we blab away, I hope Sponge Cafe will be open in a bit. But if not, we'll find us a cup later. But here's Prince of Songkla University. Welcome everybody. And what locals call Mo'o. Hey, hello Hajat. Welcome to Prince of Songkla University, also known as PSU. Hope you're having a great night. And thank you for joining our walk. Our usual chillaxing and relaxing. Lovely vibes here. I guess more chillaxing for me today since it's not burning hot. So let's walk over to say hello to Prince of Songkla first, of course. Give a quick Y of respect before we start our walk. Cheers, Hajat. Great, you're having a great night. And I also got your message that you made a video. I checked it out as well. So thanks for that. And Hajat also has a channel as he's doing some good content over there in Canada. Now his winter weather is right now, so plenty of snow for him to feature and showcase though. Check out Hajat's channel. He's working hard, doing some good work over there to grow his channel, so check it out. Press that subscribe button and like the content as well, and help Hajat grow a little bit. And keep up the good work, Hajat. Cheers. Okay, let's get this walk started. Let's get this party started. This is my favorite song. Megan says, Alex and Sign University. Yes. This is indeed where I met Sign. You know what the funny thing is? Like every couple, I guess, but for the past 10 years, or 10, 11, 12, that's APX 11. Me and Sign have been like I said, to ourselves quite a bit. And during that time, because you don't see a lot of other people, we tend to, like, I don't know, argue about very small, insignificant things. And of course, over that many years, we've grown to get better. But when we kind of head out to play table tennis, and it was so busy, and we don't have all that time to each other, the best way to put it. I start to, be more grateful that we're together in the first place, and we're working so hard to do so. And all those small little arguments, just think about what me and her has been like going through for the, everything we did is kind of to be together and sustain this life and kind of keep the belief in what we believed in from the start, that we didn't really want that long distance relationship. We didn't really think that it was going to work out. And that's why it was a bit rushed, but that's why we lived together almost immediately, as fast as we could. And in our perspective, respect the relationship first, overall, over work, over career, over money, over everything. Because I kind of just dropped everything and came here. So, I don't know, call it what you like. Adventurous, ambitious, stupid, crazy, I don't know. Everybody will see it differently. But that's kind of what we did. We're, Romeo and Juliet, kind of. Lucky we're still alive. But yeah. So sometimes when I reflect on that, why do we argue over those small things? And since the channels began, actually, we just don't waste time anymore on small arguments and small issues. I did start out the whole channel, I guess, with the word being complacent with what we have, and sometimes not grateful enough. We're humans after all, at least I am. I'm not a very bright one, I guess, for me. I constantly need a reminder of that. And let me check out the chat. Sorry, everybody, as I blab away. And welcome Yoshi, GTA Explorer, to Phuket, Thailand. We're at Prince of Songkla University. Hope you're having a great night. It's currently 11:28, so almost 11:30 a.m. locally. Half an hour before lunchtime. I had a later start today, so for some of you overseas, thank you for braving the night, including you, Yoshi. And Paul says, don't be mean and let Sign enjoy her cake. I'll do my best, Paul. I'll do my best. And I do let her enjoy her cake. I never ever fight with her over cake. In fact, she's all keen on, oh, I need to diet. I'm like, no, just get some dessert. She is a lot happier after she has some cake, so. I mean, who wouldn't be? Cake does make everything better, but also in terms of, I guess, eating and anything of that sort, just kind of, it's better of us when you eat together with other people and friends as well. There was once a time where I thought it was quite alright to eat alone and dine alone. And I did that for a while. But then it's kind of uncomparable when you're kind of having dinner and the best time with your bestie or your wife. So that alone thing kind of, I guess it's overrated. So thank you to each and every one of you for being here. I wouldn't be having the same experience if I was walking alone. So thank you for being wonderful friends. And just one important message as well. I give shout out to my mods, but my mods are pretty much my friends. That's why I made them moderators. It started out quite loose in terms of who I appointed. I wasn't sure what was going on. But of course, eventually that's all changed. So if you're a mod here, and my mod team is full now, and I guess I decided that quite a long time ago. So I'll keep it the way it is, but thank you to each and every one of you. You guys are definitely more than just mods. You guys are friends to the channel. And therefore, the wrench is there. And of course, I appreciate every single one of my viewers. And if you guys, any one of you want to be on the mod team, feel free to message me as well. But for now, I'm very happy with the lineup, and I think I'm just going to stick with it to keep things less complicated. It's a good group. Why change what works, right? Oh, the university canteen is closed, so I would say class is off then. I guess this is the indication when they do have class or not. Usually during this time it should be open. So we're very VIP today. Maybe the sponge cafe is unavailable, but hopefully we'll find something on the way back. Oh, there's an Amazon cafe right next to it as well. I'm too focused on the sponge cafe. Do you guys hear that sound? Yeah, I did an extra walk yesterday after I went to the gym. And I couldn't even have time to edit it and so on and so forth. So I gotta tone it down a bit in terms of adding new things on. I will continue to with the new contents, but not so intense. And make sure also, of course, Sign has enough energy for life overall. Ah, the pond, where I often come to ponder. Sorry, fishies, I don't have any cake. Cheers, Megan. I agree. It's so pretty that I decided to shut up for a bit. Sorry I broke the silence there. It's definitely beautiful here. I'm so glad I can bring everybody along. This is definitely a place that's a little bit more personal to myself. I generally come here alone. I think I told everyone before. Maybe that's why I'm here today. Just thinking about what I just told everybody. You know, in the comparison to, like I said, my own unique channel community compared to just any community out there, obviously now I see there's a clear difference. Like I said, I hope anyways that the people here are the people who want to be here and enjoy watching the content and maybe even enjoy having a chat with me. And I hope to maintain this community like that, like so, and continue to grow it as such. And Paul says, yeah, Megan, this place is peaceful, SF. Yeah, I think so. You know what? Sorry about that, Paul. Let me shut up first for a second for you guys. And of course, also whether you're lurking or in the chats, everyone is welcome. If you feel like chatting, chat away. If you feel like just sitting back and relaxing, please do so. Thank you, Butterfly. I couldn't script that better. Thank you for the flyby. I was trying to make it more scenic, and the butterfly was like, oh, I'll give you a helping hand. Okay, we might be overheating in a little bit. That might cause some buffering. So I guess that's it for the pond for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. All right, once again, thanks for being here. I'm not wrapping things up, no worries, but let's get a cup of coffee, yeah? Let's go. Cheers. I usually don't like to end things abruptly. You know, I'm one of those people that feel like it's always so hard to say goodbye, you know. With my good friends, we'll always be like, yeah, man, yeah, you have a good night, man. I'll see you later. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you kind of still just hang around there, and you're still there, and you're like, and then you start talking about something else, and then 10 minutes later, it's like, yeah, yeah, well, I should get going, man. Yeah, yeah, you have a good one, man. So, yeah, yeah, I'll see you later, man. You know that feeling. It's like you gotta go, but you don't want to go. Good times are always like that. And cheers, Megan. That flyby was on point. I thought so too. Okay, we came this way, so let's do a loop around. towards the Hospitality and Tourism building. And for those of you just joining us, we're at Prince of Songkla University having a morning walk. Well, it's almost noon now, 11:40 a.m. locally in Phuket, Thailand. A beautiful day, even nearing noontime. The sun is out, but not too mean today. A little bit of cool breeze to keep me going and the walk comfortable. So for those of you interested, get your butt out there. It's a beautiful day, whether you're in Phuket or somewhere in Thailand. Get yourself a walk, get some steps in. Enjoy this beautiful day. Yeshu Lodge. A hotel and stay connected to the university. Oh, it looks like they have some event happening here. Might be a huge concert even. Oh no, am I buffering? Let me double check if I'm buffering. Hopefully not. Okay, looks like I'm okay. Okay, let's go to Amazon Cafe and get a cup of coffee. I'm really thirsty for a nicer cup of coffee right now, but Prince of Songkla University is so beautiful today. A wonderful morning, like I mentioned. Not a lot of students, obviously, being, I think, off class season. Let's check out the Hospitality and Tourism building. And not to mention, this is the field where me and Sign met. Yes, me and my wife met on, well, official meeting, I guess. I might have seen her before, but officially met on this field here. And thank you for the feedback, Megan and Paul. All good. Cheers. Maybe it's just me buffering. You see how dry the jokes are, Megan? Feel welcome to blast away. Hey, wait, we'll go through here first. I like this part. This part is very nice. We'll cross the bridge together. It's a tiny bridge, but I don't know why I like to kind of walk across it. The tides are low today. They might be refilling it. And hey, Trojan, good to see you. I was wondering where you are. Good that you can join us today at Prince of Songkla University. I'm just doing a silly loop around. But I'm gonna enjoy doing this, see? Whee! I'm young at heart. Cheers, Megan. Megan says maybe a joke for the victory lab. A victory joke for the victory lab. I'm thinking if I should sit down, sorry. But I also anticipate that victory joke now. Cheers, Megan. We'll just get to the cafe. And a huge shout out to all my amazing members as well. I know I usually give that at the end of the walk, but thank you everyone. Thank you to each and every one of you. Me and Sign definitely appreciate it. We often look at the members list as well because it really represents how the growth of the channel is. Having members walk on walks with us and grow together with us, of course, is a very important thing, a vital point. Keeps me and Sign going in terms of motivation and inspiration. So cheers everybody, thank you. And we definitely appreciate the support. And stay tuned for the monthly video, obviously. It could be a live stream, it could be a video. Let's see what I can conjure. That's what I'm saying. I've been getting myself a bit too busy. So let's sit down, have a cup of coffee, have a nice chat. Because I definitely miss it. I know we had a walk once already, but that was kind of, I don't know, I didn't have one for a week. I felt kind of rushed, you know what I mean? So today, let's have a relaxing one. Aubrey, you might be very serious, or you might be telling us a joke. I'm not quite sure. Can't tell there. But Aubrey says, I went to the doctor yesterday. He said I'm very sick. He booked me a year off. He booked me off for 1 year. He said, I need a vacation for 1 year in Thailand. And that could be the cure. Well, I booked myself a year in Thailand and I decided to stay, so be prepared for what's to come. How's my battery doing? We're still good. Yeah, me and Trojan both enjoy that one. Maybe he was telling the truth though, Trojan. I think, you know what, the funny thing is, and not in the exact same words, but one of my friends, which has a master's degree, he's not a doctor or anything, but he also prescribed me a 1 year vacation to Thailand to solve all my problems. And that's kind of maybe what started the whole thing. Me and him was talking about it one day when we were chilling by his balcony. Hope you're having a good one, Trojan. Thank you for being a member, of course. And I appreciate you joining here with us. And can you guys tell I probably need a cup of coffee, so we'll try some more when we head on inside. And let me get that cup first. See, they still got the Christmas decor up. Fair enough, it does say a Happy New Year 2026. But I'm one of those people that keep the tree up for like an extra 4 months, so definitely not complaining. Okay, let's get us a cup of coffee. We might chill in the inside for a little bit, and then you guys know I get cold and we'll head on outside. Iced black coffee, please. Yes. Midnight cup. Thank you. Cup. And all right. Cup. Okay. I like the vibes here. Despite being, I think, school being off, there's plenty of people here. So I guess I'll pick a spot, sit down, relax, chill a little bit, and then, like I said, we'll head on outside. I kind of like the outside vibes a little more, but let me cool down the equipment and myself first. And we're back at Amazon Cafe. It's been a while since we've been here, actually. I used to come all the time with everybody. They have very nice seating outside as well. So I assure you I'm going to enjoy this cup of coffee. Both environment and, of course, the drink itself. Whether I'm thirsty for caffeine or just some liquid. Very keen to get that cup of coffee. And for those of you interested in joining me like Lee often does, feel free to grab yourself a drink, whether a cup of coffee or whatever you decide or feel like. This might be a good time. We should be getting our coffee in a bit. They're pretty quick here, actually, as I remember. And they do have an indoor study room also. Makes sense for the university. I wish they had this here. When I was going to university here. But hey, I can't complain. We had good times. And here's my coffee. Let me grab that straw I often forget to. Cafe Amazon. And let's find myself a... Yes, I said myself. We're in the Pirates of the Caribbean now. Let's find myself a seat. I don't know. All right. You know what? We'll set the camera this time. We'll get a streets view. For everybody in my big head, of course. One moment as I settle down. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Aubrey says, Alex, don't... Sorry, I missed that one. Don't forget the drink, I think it was. Hold on one second. I got the coffee, no worries, it's right here. me check out what's going on. Maybe that could have been a mistake. Hold on. Let me see what's going on first. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, I think the chat is back in order now. I hope. Okay, back to coffee time. Sorry about that little lapse in my brain or technical difficulty we're facing, but let me get my big head on screen first. I always hate this wrap thing. I don't know why. Let me get it off. Look at the design. Look how nice that is. Got some Christmas vibes still. Okay, cheers everyone. Let me drink this first, then I can talk a little more. I'm completely out of it now. And I got the iced black coffee instead of the Americano. So I put a little bit of sugar in because I like the black coffee actually. It's not as smooth, but it has a little nice kick to it. Something I need right now. Cheers, Medano. Thanks. But yeah, but it's a bit more bitter at the end compared to the Americano. So I opt to put what we call wan noi, which is a little bit sweet. But a little bit sweet could be considered quite sweet where I'm from. So yeah, it's nice. Ah, there you are, Paul. I was wondering what happened. I didn't hide Aubrey, I swear. Was it your cat or your butt? I don't know. We butt press all the time, I guess. I do anyways. I think I called a lot of my friends with my butt. Especially during the yesterday years where the phone never had a lock. Yeah, I learned to put the phone elsewhere. But sorry about that, Aubrey. See, Paul didn't do it. It wasn't me. Paul's all shaggy about it. I can't see Aubrey anymore either. I have taken him out of jail, Aubrey. No worries, you're unhidden. It was an accident. So once Aubrey types something, he's quite alright. See? Aubrey's here. Aubrey's like, I don't even know what happened. No worries, all is taken care of. But never mind that, I'm here for this. Cheers, everybody. Hopefully you guys are here for this as well. Grab your own drink, join me. It's always better to drink coffee with friends. Is it better than China Cantu? You know what the thing is? I think I'm so used to the Amazon franchise coffee, I actually know what it tastes like. So my vote is on, yeah, Amazon. My bad, because it wasn't bad at China Cantu either, and kind of maybe my fault for opting for a mid roast instead of a dark one. This one feels like a darker roast, so I guess my preference is still dark roast. So I don't know. I rate this better, but it could be my choice of selecting it. Good save, right, Paul? Good save. But cheers, everybody. Oh, no worries, Paul. Accidents happen, man. No need for sorry, but thanks for the sorry for being so polite. We're good people here. Everything can be resolved. Do you get 2 day free shipping of that coffee? Cheers, Trojan. I told you I welcome dry jokes, and I get them as well. I'm not sure about the free shipping. It's definitely working. I'm having a difficulty talking because I don't know. I just want to drink. 1 second. I'm like salivating for this coffee right now. Could be the coffee addiction. But it's a hot one out there, so yeah. I gotta stay hydrated. Maybe coffee is not the best option. But it helps for, the short period of time, maybe. Okay, I'm getting a bit cold. We'll head back outside a bit. Just let me check the equipment first. I guess my phone could cool down a little bit more. Too much backlight. But yeah, I guess after all that talk and this and that, and also chilling a little bit by the pond, a simple conclusion is, yeah, I'll be doing more live streams and walks. I really enjoy these, but the content, the new extra content, will be slowly coming. But I'm not gonna go so intense into it. Also, like a little less intense for sign as well. You know what I mean? I get too focused and zoned in into things sometimes, right? And I might have kind of just jumped the gun a little bit, like just let her at least get used to the intensity, right? And also, like, I used to play that way, you know what I mean? I always played quite competitively in table tennis growing up, so yeah, not everybody's like me. So I rather sign and enjoy the whole process, you know what I mean? And enjoy the sport, have more good laughs opposed to just good rallies, you know what I mean? I think that's more important, especially for my type of content and my viewers as well. So, but she's quite skilled now, having given it so much time, practicing and all that. So we'll have some good rallies as well as good times going forward. Opposed to what I was kind of saying was, putting her through some kind of intense training, going through some tournaments, this and that. It might be just a bit overwhelming for both of us as well. So, but it's good, that we have something extra as well that we both kind of do together and enjoy, and we can share with everybody. But yeah, back to what I was saying, we'll be doing more live streams, more walks around the island. With Sign also, we'll do some dual streams. If not, she'll be featured in my streams. So a lot more walks like what we did in the past year, so I wouldn't kind of derive too much from that. But that would also give me some extra time as well, if I just take a day off from table tennis and do some editing also. So yeah. So editing is a big part of running a channel, definitely. Hey, Hajjad. Hajjad says, I'm heading to bed right now. Have a good night, Alex and everyone. Yeah, have a good night, Hajjad. Thanks for joining us, and cheers. I'm not sure if coffee is the thing, but have a good night. Maybe this coffee cheers will help you tomorrow to start your morning off as well. And a good morning to you tomorrow also, Hajjad. And since Hajjad has waved us goodbye, I'm gonna wave us goodbye to this cafe also. I'm freezing, believe it or not. It feels more so like Winterland in here. So I did get a taste of Toronto, maybe a little bit of Canada. You guys are like, yeah, right. It's like -10 over there, and probably getting colder. Okay, I'll take the coffee to go. So let's head back outside. And cheers one more time, everybody, for joining me for this cup of coffee. Kakumat na cup. Cold, and what people here say naumak means very cold. Okay, I got a lot of things to hold this time around, so I'll rely on my mods to make sure all is in working order, and then I'll look on screen. I'll look on screen for the chats, everybody. So let's head on out and back into Katu. And cheers to Amazon Cafe. Always a good time here. I like it anyways. And we can check out the outdoors here. I did say we'll come back out and sit, but I think I'm okay to walk around now. You know, coffee does get you a bit jumpy, and maybe I'm feeling a bit of that vibe right now. So let's jump back onto the path, the road, the streets, and enjoy the local vibes here. I almost choked on my coffee. Megan says, did you hear about the hipster who burnt his tongue? He sipped his coffee before it was cool. Cheers, Megan. And that was the victory joke for the victory lap. So let's begin our victory lap as we wrap around and enjoy Katu a little more. We'll walk through Katu Park and cross that boardwalk. So farewell, adieu, a bientôt to Prince of Songkla and Amazon. And see, everybody loved your joke, including Madano and Trojan, and welcome, Jazz. Good to see you, Jazz. Today I have some sunshine to share with you. Hope you're having a great evening. And of course, wishing you an awesome 2026 as we're gonna do our victory lap, but plenty of more walking to go. So you're just in time for the victory wrap around. And let me get myself and my butt across the road first. But cheers to you and everybody. We're enjoying some coffee still. And welcome to the live stream. And hopefully I didn't put any water on my lens. You know what? Let's take this way. Oh, you know what? We'll walk back through the university and then we'll loop back onto the other way and walk out the other door is what I mean. Then we'll get a different experience on the loop around. How's that sound? And this is the other way you can go. So let's re-enter Prince of Songkla University first, and we'll show you the other entrance. I think the other one might be the main entrance. And then we'll do our wraparound through the other path. Mixing it up a bit. And just really happy and grateful to see everybody here in the chats and with me as well, watching on this walk. I was talking the whole time in the beginning of the walk about being grateful. And of course, when we start the channel, also a little conversation or a lot of conversation about maybe being a bit complacent and not grateful enough for what we have every day, our health, our ability to do simple things like walking and talking. And over the course of this year, not just growing the channel, I think I grew a lot too with everybody, and thank you. That's what sometimes meeting new people does. You grow from your experiences. I guess I didn't grow as much when I was just with Sign for the past 10 years. Of course, we grew as a couple, but we didn't really interact with a lot of new friends, so to say. We kind of enjoyed our island life here, and that's the great part about Phuket, right? I often praise Phuket for that, that whether if you want a very vibrant and entertaining life, you can have that. But if you want a peaceful and quiet one, it's a good escape for that as well. There are many parts of town and places where you can find peace here. Mixture of both. And some might argue that statement could be true for many places. Well, if you think about it, it's not like that too much in Bangkok, is it? I mean, of course you can find the parks and peaceful places, but it's just not quite the same as, like, I'll give you an example, like this. Because whether you go to a park or not, you're still in a huge city, and when you look up, you're still kind of surrounded by a jungle of buildings rather than forests or trees. And hello, Karina. Good to see ya. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow on the chats. Welcome to Phuket, Thailand. Good that you can join us today. Hope you're having a good evening where you are. And if I didn't remember wrong, it is a Friday here. We're enjoying a lovely walk so far around Prince of Songkla University. We were about to depart the university, but I decided to come back in to take a different route on the wraparound or the loop around. So we get to enjoy a little bit more to Prince of Songkla. Sorry, I'm drinking and sipping on my coffee if I sound a little bit disoriented. But cheers to everyone, and thank you for being here. And hope you're enjoying the walk so far, of course. One moment. Let me make sure all's in working order first. My gimbal sometimes does funny things. I think everybody's gimbal does funny things. And sometimes that's the thing, isn't it? It could happen as you're enjoying something, like me enjoying the channel, becoming a YouTuber, the whole journey. But sometimes you can overwhelm yourself as well in what you like to do, and it ends up being not enjoyable or not as enjoyable. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to end up in that situation, because I do often say, and to my experiences anyways, to run a channel, you do need to enjoy what you're doing. And of course, it's my type of content and the walks we do, the live streams, you need to look forward to coming out for a walk and having a good time, and who you're going to meet and see and talk to. So in some ways I'm still taking steps forward, but maybe a tiny step back to preserve some of the good things that's been going on that I enjoy a lot, and then add on extra content slowly. See if I can cross the road safely. And I'm gonna wait for this giant truck to pass first. Because the walk path is best friends with the road. I don't know. It's very narrow. Holy cow. No, really. It's 2 cows. Oh, I better get off the road. Hello. Hey cow, how you doing? Megan says. And hello Zaza, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good evening and a good night where you are. We're enjoying a Friday. Should be noontime now, shouldn't it? Let me double check on that. Yes, Friday lunchtime walk. It's 12:17 locally, and I think it's probably well past 30 degrees right now, as it should be during this time. Hopefully I can share some sunshine with you, Zaza, in Winterland, where you are. Happy to see a fellow traveler. She gave me a nice friendly smile as well. I mean, people do walk here obviously, but as you guys can see on some of these journeys, it's nice to see someone walking by and saying hello. Once again, thank you everybody for being here. I'm not wrapping things up yet, but I do want to let everybody know that I'm having a great time. A lovely cup of coffee with everybody, good conversations. I feel much better already. I felt like I had a lot on my mind before the walk. I'm glad I'm able to share some of my thoughts with everybody. I mean, I often say, whether for work or hobby or life in general, there's a lot you can do, a lot to choose from. But of course, I like to choose the things I enjoy doing, that I can continue to enjoy doing all the time. And of course, I like to grow my channel and do my content as such. It's not the best for stepping, but I think I might make it. It's like I'm walking in Phuket, Thailand, and all of a sudden, Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. For those of you from my era who knows that. Well, one moment, let me see what my stream is doing. It seems to have froze on my end here. Or maybe that's just me on my other phone. One moment as I blab away to myself. And we're good, okay. And Sasa says, great movie, I think so. I watched, I think, all of them, but I don't remember all the names. I think Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and then they had the alien one. I still liked it. And Sasa says, Alex, I hope you get a chance to check out my dog park live stream. It's soothing watching four-legged furry friends play in the snow-filled dog park. That sounds like a good watch. I'll go and check it out. Thank you so much. Sasa? And what did I miss? Let me double check the chats. Okay, I think we're good. And don't mind me, everybody, just chat away on whatever you want to chat about. And if you guys haven't noticed yet, we do talk about a lot of different topics here. From table tennis to Phuket, Thailand, obviously. And everything else in between, I guess. And Megan says, The Last Crusade was the best, but I love the original trilogy. They were all pretty fun to watch, actually, growing up. I run around with a homemade whip, you know, just trying to break everything at home, all thanks to Indiana Jones. Maybe that's what inspired me to jump on a motorbike. Now it all makes sense why I always like the more classic looking bikes. And Zaza is voting for Temple of Doom. I always remember the dining scene from Indiana Jones, where they're eating all sorts of weird things. It stuck with me since I was a kid. Yeah, Megan, it was pretty intense. Some of those movies, especially for kids. I guess a lot of the older movies, when you look at it now, they're all pretty intense. I guess times has changed. Well, and Trojan says, Dog Park live stream. Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, check it out, Trojan. especially in Winterland. We get to see furry friends run around in the snow. Whether you're into just checking out winter or some playful fun, of course. And also, thank you to all my new subscribers as well. Whether you're into walking around Phuket and Thailand, or table tennis, or just working out together in Phuket Walk Fitness, thank you for subscribing. All the content will continue. You just gotta give me a little bit of time to get some of those edits done. Like I said, I have been overwhelming myself a little bit. And I did find it quite interesting, like I said, is that I love these walks so much that I probably like it more so than table tennis. I don't think I can talk to everybody too much during a table tennis live stream. But having said that, we will continue the walks, and table tennis content will be up shortly. Stay tuned. I need to get a few things finalized. And cheers, Jazz, for holding the channel for Zaza. For those of you interested in what we were talking about, walk in the park like what we're gonna do shortly, but dog park that is, and in Winterland opposed to island sunshine. But a beautiful contrast, I would say. So head on over to Sasa's channel and check out that an interesting dog park live stream and have a playful fun time with furry friends in the snow. And once again, cheers, guys. Moments of Muzzy actually was here before. We might have missed her and boom. But she did say be right back, but you know the things with cats is they do what they want. And Megan says subs. Cheers, Megan. And Zaza's guardian is Pee-wee, which is also a friend of and an ex-co-worker of Kaboom, Boom Productions. So all good friends of the community, obviously, of course. And Trojan's ready to check out the dog park stream. And here we are to do our walk in the park, but we'll be going over the boardwalk, checking out the waters a little bit. And I guess this is the victory lap officially. And I know for those of you overseas, it's well past midnight, especially in Canada, in Toronto. So thank you for braving the night. It's currently 12:30. So hope you're grabbing your lunch, Thailand, enjoying some delicious food. And cheers for tuning in. I had a wonderful walk so far. Getting my steps in finally, and I can tell everybody, as much as I love table tennis, it's very different from having a nice long walk. Maybe it could be the fresh air, eh? Because most of the time table tennis is indoors. Well, unless you go to a park, and I guess where table tennis is very famous. Like, I guess you can find some outdoor table tennis parks in perhaps China. I've seen it on videos before. But definitely I think these walks are very special. Walking itself is special. But once again, I really can't do it without you guys. I like a good conversation as well, you know what I mean? I mean, I've been here a good 10, 12 years. And I don't think at least not very often, went for a walk by myself. I did walk around the island sometimes, obviously, and also, but mostly, you know what I mean, like, you just hop on a motorbike, yeah? So thank you to everybody. It's been a wonderful journey. And year 2 is going to be a good one, despite me a little bit jumping the gun and overwhelming myself, and I apologize for that. No, really, the week that I was absent, I was actually doing a lot of things, but not getting anything done, you know what I mean? Like, everything is like 50%, 60% completed, because you're just too many things all at once. Megan says, my favorite boardwalk. Cheers, Megan. It's become my favorite as well, so I like to do a nice loop around when I walk by here. I was anticipating to know what it was when it was being built. I'm so glad it ended up to be a nice boardwalk. You know, usually these structures are just concrete, so this is definitely a nice touch. Brings back a little bit of memories. I guess it's very different from what we call Q Beach, or the beaches down by the East End, Queen East. Well, the beaches down by Lakeshore, obviously, but that area. Trojan says, Alex's vacation home is there somewhere. Yeah, it feels like I've been on vacation for the past 10 years. Can't complain, yeah. But my message is still the same. Just for myself anyways, my personal experience is to be grateful. We do get complacent despite sometimes things are actually not so bad, right? Or things are actually really good and we're just used to it. So I guess for myself, the new year is quite the same. The resolution is to stay grateful, stay thankful, and be thankful. Even for the simple things, like I said, walking around, having a conversation. A beautiful day, don't waste it, go out and enjoy it. And of course, spend it with people you like to spend it with, or people that like spending time with you as well, right? Very often in life, sometimes, whether by situation or I don't know, it's just the way it is, we don't get to spend a lot of time with those we like and like us. So when we get to choose, I think it's best to choose those people. So thank you everybody for being here. I hope you guys like me. I definitely love you guys for chilling and relaxing with me and walking around the island. Okay, let me see. We're doing actually quite well in terms of equipment. Just a bit hot. Wonderful walk. And Zaza says, that looks beautiful. Yeah. I loved it. But we're gonna depart away from Katu Park and finish off the wraparound. I guess with since we're doing a wraparound, I guess I do have some a little bit final thoughts as well. Sometimes, and I would classify playing table tennis as something of, for me anyways, something of the past. It's been a interesting and great journey actually, kind of venturing into the past, playing table tennis again. For me, it definitely feels like, in some ways, traveling back to the past, that I'm playing table tennis again. It's something just that I used to love so much and just didn't do it for so long for various reasons. And having Sign experience some of that with me was definitely fantastic. A new and great experience overall, I guess. But also, when you chase the past a bit too much, which I felt like I kind of did, I'm kind of like just reliving it and also doing things and playing table tennis as intensive as I used to, and so on and so forth. When you chase the past too much, you sometimes one way or another miss the present. And I kind of felt that, and it was great that I kind of saw Sign getting a bit tired. She was a trooper, she just shows up and plays and has a good time, but I can see her energy level, and we spend time together before she goes to work, and she feels a little bit, I can see that she has a little bit less energy, So definitely she gave me a wake-up call to say, hey, you know what, you got something great here sitting right in front of you, which is called the present. And sometimes, people like me anyways, who like to chase the past a little bit, it's good to do some stuff, and kind of visit the past a little bit. But my message today would be like, maybe not overdo it, because of course we only have so much time, and sometimes when you chase the past and spend too much time dwelling on that, you'll miss what's in front of you, which is known as the present. And sometimes when you miss the present, the future might be a little bit blurry or harder to see. And Zaza says, gonna count sheep. Have a great day, Alex. Have a good night, Zaza, and Pee-wee as well. And hope you enjoy the walk. And a good day to you, Zaza and Pee-wee, tomorrow also. We're gonna wrap things up soon as well here. Maybe this is not such a bad spot. I did start the stream a bit late today. So of course a lot of my OG viewers overseas back home might be quite tired now. Okay, everybody. I wanted to come out and have a good chat with everybody with something that's on my mind and on my mind for quite a while, actually. Well, a little bit heavy actually on my shoulders as well. That's what I was trying to say, because it was getting a bit overwhelming. I was enjoying it, but at the same time I feel like, you know what, it's also taking up everything that I love doing right now and everything that's going great. So I don't want that to happen. So I'll find a good balance, I promise everyone. But yeah, do enjoy the present. And if you want to chase the past a little bit, maybe don't indulge too much, because sometimes it could get in the way and what's happening right in front of you. But a huge shout out to everybody that's with me here, which is Medano, and Trojan, Megan, Jazz, Zaza, who's just gone to bed, and Juanita, Karina, Paul, Aubrey, and I know I said Medano, but Medano again. And let me get my big head out and wrap things up. Cheers. Alright, thank you everybody. I had a wonderful time and a big smile on my face. Cheers everyone. I don't know, I was a little bit glum I guess when I started the walk. Excited definitely to come out again. But I felt, I don't know, like I said, a bit overwhelmed, and I haven't been walking as much as I should and spending time with everybody as much as I like. And yeah, doing new things is great, but the lesson I learned is don't give up what you have in front of you to kind of do new things or chase the past, whichever one you're into. But hey, cheers everybody. Today's walk was definitely fantastic for myself. I got my steps in, and also I got to talk with everybody and get things held and feel a lot better about life. But going forward, I will do more walks, more live streams, everybody, and hopefully I'll see everybody sooner than later. Until we meet again, Kokumanakap and Saudi Cup, Saudi Ka, and Saudi Ja, and I shall catch you all later. And thank you everyone. I do have a few videos I need to edit to get that premiere up where I can gift the memberships, but do stay for the outro music. It gives a very important shout out to all my members. Thank you so much for the wonderful support. And I hope we continue to grow together. I can continue to put up some good content for everyone. And of course, I hope you continue to support the channel. Until we meet again, everybody, have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Please do take care. Good health to you. And we're off.